Hello Pokemon Go trainers, it's the Seahawks fan with another Go Battle League video. Great League here, trying to climb up. And I've spent 400k stardust on one of the tankiest Pokemon in Great League. And that is Diggersby. Diggersby, I am going to be considering the Great League budget Zygarde complete. I mean, it's definitely not that powerful to be like a Great League level of just... Maybe, honestly, Azumarill, maybe a bit more closer to that. But definitely one of the tankiest things for Great League. And it's really strong. I mean, just a really strong Pokemon. With Quick Attack, I mean, it's a stab move. And 5 for a Fire Punch and 7 for a Scorching Sands with a chance at attack drop, like 33% chance. Definitely worth it. Unfortunately, mine is not one that you level 50, but it's still top 100 in Great League IVs, which is nice to like maximize the amount of bulk. I imagine a 50 is possible. Definitely should be very possible, but I do not have it. I'm going to safe swap into Shadow Gator, which is just an amazing safe swap. Hydro Cannon lands into the Steelix. Oh my gosh, what a mistake by my opponent. Now I also do have Wigglytuff. I mean, I'm very weak to fighting in the lead, and having a fairy type to counter, awesome. And Gator, it's just so good. I mean, with Ice Beam, oh, it kabooms! Almost, well, like one hit KOs Hakamoto. We have a Berserker to deal with, 2 shielded Berserker. Gonna let go of that move. And it's gonna be a Trailblaze setting themselves up. I think it's actually is best to shield up the Charmer because the damage is going to be very nice. And I do get that attack drop to give them only a +1. And they do go to a +2 and take me out. Now, they have a shield. Is +2 enough to take out the bunny? No, it's not. That is why I consider this the Great League Zygarde complete. Now you can use, incomplete Zygarde for Great League. I think you could use 50% for Great League. Would not recommend. But here we are met with Toxapex into our Gator, which is, it is what it is. Definitely not having a great time, but maybe the bunny can give me some elo. Going to be able to just stay in. I mean, Diggersby, just such a tank. Love having such a tanky Pokemon. I'm going to go for the Scorching Sands. Brian may be a weak move, but we're getting very low. We're going to be able to bring in the Wigglytuff for the Primeape, and Primeape is getting absolutely annihilated. And they have a Morpeko in the back, which is not going to get to back-to-back or wheels to take us out. They tried, but they just go down, get charmed down, farmed down. Exponent beautifully for me, unless you have Spicy Solar Beam, which would hit like a truck. Scorching Sands, no attack drop, that would have been awesome to attack drop the bunny. We have our own bunny, the Wigglytuff. We're going to no shield. And go for debuff. I mean, I'm going to be shielding up, so I should have shielded up first move, but it's fine. It's fine. Actually, no, I don't shield because that was, no shielding was the plan. Take little damage, and because I knew there was the Typhlosion. Should I have stayed in? Maybe. I find a Diggersby in the back. Okay, this is in for a long battle. Stay tuned for the long battle. Diggersby v. Diggersby. Thankfully, it's not 2 shields apiece. I wonder if I win charge check priority. Either way, shield advantage. Oh, I do get the attack drop, which is nice. And actually, my opponent is making real good play because they need energy on their Top Frozen. Actually, they hang on. So I get energy. They're going to throw ASAP after swapping in instantly. And at this point, I need to get the farm down. But they left with the energy. They're able to just get to too much energy. I need one more Shadow Claw, but they take down the Shadow for Alligator when they have a Diggersby mirror match and shield disadvantage. Well played by them. Tough loss for me. I stay into the Gastrodon. Just not experienced the matchup. I do respect the Earth Power. I expect them to full send it, and thankfully they did. They did bring in Steelix. Kind of would have been fine to no shield and just not have this matchup. Kind of would rather have a shield for Gator. But it's not over. It's not ogre. It's not over. We can swap into the Diggersby. We're going to get to a Scorching Sands just too late. It's on Charge Attack priority, and they win. Just too weak of an attacker. But I do take the KO. They do have a shield advantage. It's going to be a tricky situation to deal with. But let's see. Can I get the farm down? Yes, I do. And it's a jump off. Oof. But do they expect me to have recognized? Let's go. I take a shield with Scorching Sands and land the Fire Punch. And I pivot into for Alligator. Because they do have some energy. But they're pacing the energy ball, which they full sended. Let's go. And they are going to respect the Ice Beam because that's just a loss if it is Ice Beam. But I didn't because I want to get to 2 Hydro Cannons, and they do go for the energy ball because that is a win condition. But I'm just going to have 2 charms away from the Swift for that KO. I think they would have had to throw a aerial ace to take me out, and I think I still may have been able to win with Diggersby, but yeah, Swift works. Gonna swap into the Wigglytuff and get met with the Steelix. How fun. But we have Icy Wind into the Shadow. Get an attack drop them before they debuff me. So back to neutral. Even if they do take me out, or yeah. They actually don't. I do leave with some energy. Potential catch on the Wiggly later. Can be very handy. And with that Fire Punch, they almost get KO'd. They do debuff me before they go down, which is actually really annoying. Switch clock is almost up. After 4 quick attacks, I throw a Fire Punch for some decent damage. I should have just swapped, get rid of that debuff. I do overfarm some energy. I back-to-back Fire Punches. But I am going to finally swap after one more fast move. Actually, could have thrown the Icy Wind, but Swift takes a shield, which is just what I needed. Take a shield, have a shielded Shadow for Alligator to close out whatever is in their back. And I'm even Electric type, just a shield advantage for Alligator. I mean, even a Shadow Galvantula is going to struggle. Even a Volt, if it was possible for a Volt switch, more Pico, it would be really tough for them to win without a shield. But here, the more Pico. More Picos are everywhere. Definitely going to be using more Pico again. They're going to bring in Wigglytuff. Nice. Being able to get some big damage and keep alignment. I actually do go for 2 Scorching Sands. And then I get the attack drop, and I charm down them with my Wigglytuff, and they're just too weak to the Wigglytuff, too tough for my opponent. We terrify the Lantern OG meta. Lantern Gligo, wow, yeah, this is OG meta, but also kind of new school. The X Scissors. No, Fury Cutter. Gligar. Hydro Cannon's going to take his shields on Charge Attack priority. Going to get to another move first. Are they going to let the Gligar go? They are not going to. I don't mind losing alignment here. It's fine. We have Wigglytuff. And we are able to align our Diggersby into Cloud's Ire. But the shield advantage, and they have no shields. So I can even more comfortably no shield. This Earthquake would have done extra damage, getting me down under half health. I wasn't counting, but I had a feeling it wasn't another Earthquake. Scorching Sands is able to get them out of here. And we have our Fire Punch loaded up. We're going to bring in Wigglytuff. We can survive whatever's thrown, even dig. Saberlace, they bring in Lantern. It is actually water gun Lantern. Honestly, I'm surprised. I guess it's just Diggersby's just so strong. And they'd much rather have Gligar into the Diggersby. And kaboom goes the Scorching Sands, and we are going to have a shield. They cannot Fury Cutter us down before we Fire Punch the bat out of here. Get out of here, Gligar. Go back to your cave. And actually stay in this matchup, showing off the bulk of Diggersby. All moves, not very effective, but I'm able to get Talonflame under half health. With the Scorching Sands, I mean, yeah, it does like half damage, as they are a flying type. I am forced to shield up. Gonna be efficient. Able to take a shield back. And honestly, just having a shield down a piece, a shield still a piece. But I was able to chip them low enough for a perfect Hydro Cannon banked on Shadow Alligator. They do have Toxapex, which is actually tough, but definitely where I want Toxapex at this point. I can get big Shadow Claw chip damage with the Hydro Cannon spams. I do shield the brine. Feels terrible into a Shadow Alligator, but this Gator is putting in so much work. They do bring in Superior. I do reach a Hydro Cannon, and they know it's only Hydro Cannon. Oh no. Shadow swapped instantly. Are they going to get to 2 moves? Frenzy Plant. And they hang on, and okay, they just... Close battle. I mean, with a bit of a tough lead, still really close. It happens. It's why I'm low in Elo and not 2,500 yet. Because, yeah, not playing too great. But trying some different Pokemon. Getting use out of the new 400k Stardust Pokemon I built in Diggersby now. Gonna go for a Fire Punch at this point. It's no shielded and I quick attack down. We have a Shadow Drifloon, which is fantastic because we have a Wigglytuff. Not the perfect answer, but a really nice answer into Drifloon. So much fast attack pressure, taking like no fast attack pressure ourselves. I mean, they can debuff us and get good damage that way. I do just want to get the debuff going. And I know I can I can bring in the Gator. I do respect Earth Power. Even debuff, that would have hurt like a truck. I do throw because now I have a shield. And Shadow Claw is going to put in the work. And I can just honestly save the shield for Wigglytuff. But they don't, I mean, even with back-to-back moves, they'd still lose. Because the fast attack damage is just too much from Wiggly. Okay, the battle of the bulk monsters. Gonna be interesting to see what's in the back. Probably ground type. Almost surely Gastrodon. Maybe I just see the future. Or I totally didn't already play this battle, but I actually did kind of forget. Just gonna keep spamming fire punches. I mean, we're just both so bulky. Mandibuzz is a lower level, definitely for sure, than Diggersby. I mean, it is something you can build as a hunter for Ultra League. They are going to snipe me down with Diggersby, which is annoying. Because their Mandibuzz is pretty much gone. Gonna just bring in Wigglytuff here. I unfortunately did respect the Earth Power. It is 2 Bottasams. Do they get to a 4th? I go for the debuff. Because I don't think I can charm down before they get to another move. They bring in Clodsire. They have Clodsire in the back. So does Double Ground, makes sense. But they do also have a Ground Poison, which is pretty nice into fighting. And also Fairy. I know Shield, Stone Edge. I have to know Shield and survive a move. Gonna have back-to-back Hydro Cannons. But they made a great play by swapping out earlier. And I missed properly. Tried to wait a turn for them to register fast move. But they just read my pause and deserved win. But I hope you enjoyed the battles. I'm Diggersby. It's such a nuisance. I'm sure lots of you know the pain of battling it, whether it's 400k Stardust worthy for you. Let me know. Let me know if you've spent even more. Maybe you have a level 50, even level 51. Greatly Diggersby. But thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel for daily Go Battle League videos. Definitely going to be going for a daily. Definitely going to be doing a daily video every day for 2025. And probably continuing after that. Who knows how long. Maybe I fail and don't upload daily on Go Battle League. But thanks for watching. And goodbye.